Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Sunday, November 4th. Happy to be back from Essen, and at the same time, kind of sad, I guess, in a sense, that that Essen is over. It's a huge build up to it, and then it's not, and then it's gone. It's a very fast 6 days, as it were, and then from there, it's done for the year. But still excited about a lot of the games still to arrive that had to ship to myself from Essen. So looking forward to that. Yeah. So it's been a busy couple of weeks since I moved, even though I haven't been here much. Basically moved the stuff in, and then from there went on the trip for Essen, came back, and here we are, and getting ready for a small little local invite-only convention called Lobster Trap next weekend. And then from there, Rolling Con, which is we're going to hop on a train and head to Chicago, and from Chicago down to BGG Con in Dallas. And then we have one more con for the year after BGG Con, which is PAX Unplugged, and done for the year. And I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to the conventions, but I'm also very, very much looking forward to being done with the conventions as well. So, yeah. And next year is going to be a whole lot less convention-wise and a whole lot more me right here. So, the weekly look ahead. This week was a bit of a weird week, or is going to be a bit of a weird week in that didn't plan on this week happening the way it is, but timing is as does. And I when I did the Essen unboxing stuff and the kind of it doubled as a Ask the Elephant, I kind of covered what all that's going to look like in the coming weeks. There's been one small adjustment. Well, it's a big adjustment, but a small adjustment you'll understand here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first up, later today, in 4 hours from right now, we're going to be hosting a playthrough of Chartered the Golden Age, which you can see directly over my head. This was not even on my radar at Essen. It's currently on Kickstarter, and I learned this after the fact. But when I was at Essen, one of a viewer, listener, and patron, Tudor, actually turned me on to this game. He said he was playing a demo of it, and he was like, "Hey, Heavy Cardboard on Twitter, you should come take a look at this game. I think it absolutely would be a good one to feature." And I happened to check my phone at just the right moment as I was walking by their booth in Hall 4, Jolly Dutch's booth. And I was like, oh, I happen to be here. So I said so. And the guys gave me a run through, the designer, who's also apparently a fan of the show. So that's cool. Hi, Alexander. And yeah, they were like, yeah, we'd love for you guys to take a look at it and see if you like it. And we've played it now 3 times since we've been back. And it's kind of Acquire meets Big Boss, but with its own take on those things. And yeah, think it absolutely fits, and I think it'll be a good stream, and I think folks are going to enjoy that. So look for that tonight at 1800 Eastern Standard Time, because daylight savings just happened while we were at Essen over across the pond. So 1800 Eastern Standard, 2300 UTC. That's midnight CET. No more summertime there. So regardless of where you are, hopefully that's a doable time for you. Check it out, and I wanted to get this done before the Kickstarter ended to help folks make a decision. So that is Sunday. Then on Monday, we have something a little bit different. We have Shibuya. So this was on my anticipated games list for Essen leading up to Essen the night before. Shibuya is a very small, both in footprint and in game and the whole 9 yards. It's thinky filler, and it's a really mean game. It's about the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world, which I believe this is in Tokyo, Shibuya. And Jess and I are going to live stream a 2-player game of it. It's not going to be a long stream. You're talking 20, 30 minutes probably at most. And that's going to be at noon tomorrow. That's 1700 UTC, 1800 CET, so noon Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah. Yeah, so there's that. So that's on Monday. Then on Tuesday becomes one of the real big games of the week, and that is, and not a big surprise if you've listened to the show at all, Pipeline, coming from Capstone Games. This that is on launch day of the Kickstarter. I've been looking forward to this for 2 years now since I first played it at BGGCon. Artwork by Ian O'Toole, and Ryan has done an amazing job with the design and got the rules all worked out, and excited. We're going to be playing this actually as soon as I'm done with this. We're going to be playing Pipeline here to get ready for the live stream on Tuesday. The live stream is going to be at 1900 Eastern Standard Time. That's midnight UTC, 0100 CET. No big surprise. This has been one of my most anticipated games for the last couple years. So obviously we're going to do a live stream for it. We have a very well produced, very high end prototype of it, and it'll show the game off. It's got a pretty big footprint. Plays surprisingly quick, and I think folks are going to really be interested in it now that we got all our rules questions settled out. It's prototype, right? This happens. So yeah. Looking forward to that. Then the original plan was on Wednesday we were going to be live streaming City of the Big Shoulders. Unfortunately, that's going to get pushed back until later this month, but it will be coming before the Kickstarter ends, so don't worry about that. That's going to be around November 20th timeframe. It'll be this side of Thanksgiving, so just know that. But yeah, that got slid back a couple of weeks, but the Kickstarter also starts the same day, which is on November 6th, and you guys will be able to see a live stream of it here on Heavy Cardboard before the Kickstarter ends. So that was going to be on Wednesday. Now Wednesday is going to be a day off, because on Thursday, another Kickstarter one, and that is on Thursday, November 8th, Barrage. There was a lot of talk and chatter about this game in the Slack channel, and a lot of people were really excited to see a full teach and full playthrough of the game. And, well, what folks want, we try and provide. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday in ahead of the Kickstarter ending as well. That's at 1900 Eastern Standard Time, midnight UTC, 0100 CET. So yeah, that's it this week. That is a whole lot of Kickstarter videos, I realize, but there's going to be an ebb and flow timing wise. And Clay months ago asked us if we would do it the day it launched, and obviously you know the relationship that we have with Capstone, being we're good friends, but also we want to highlight a really good game. And then Chartered and Barrage actually came up at Essen from requests from the patrons, so we did that. And City of the Big Shoulders being later this month as well. I've been looking forward to that game for 18 months or so no big surprise that we're doing that. So there's that. As far as the podcast goes, the podcast is going to be coming back either next week or the week following, depending on timing of being able to. It's going to be either Ginkopolis or Teotihuacan, and I know I'm butchering the pronunciation on that. I know, forgive me. So look for a review on either of those two games in the coming weeks as well. And after BGGCon and PAX Unplugged, it's going to be a whole lot of me and a whole lot of Heavy Cardboard for the foreseeable future, for the weeks and months following that, because like as I said at the beginning, all the cons are going to be scaled way down come 2019. So it was exciting to be able to do all this, and I'm glad I was able to experience the conventions and figure out which ones would be best to attend in the future. But yeah, I'm ready to settle down here at HCHQ Boston and just get to work. So looking forward to that. Yeah. So, yeah, looking forward to this. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I'm sure I'm going to hear about it, those that are and those that aren't. But hopefully you join us. And like, subscribe. The preview for Chartered page will be coming up here shortly, so I'll go ahead and tweet that out and put that up in Slack and other places, Facebook, etc., etc. And hopefully we see you guys on some of these live streams this week. So Welcome back. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to it and excited to introduce a new cast of folks on the live stream. So hopefully you guys join us. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you in, just under 4 hours. Take care, everybody.